During a congressional hearing that was already surrounded by controversy, Representative Deborah Ross of North Carolina confronted Attorney General Pam Bondi over a deeply troubling issue involving convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell. Reports had surfaced that Maxwell, who is serving a 20-year sentence for helping Jeffrey Epstein exploit and traffic young girls, had been transferred from a federal prison in Florida to a minimum security facility in Texas, despite rules that normally make such facilities unavailable to convicted sex offenders. Even more disturbing were claims that Maxwell had access to unusual privileges, including special programs and benefits that many inmates never receive. Ross entered the hearing with a clear objective: to get answers. Calm and precise, she began by establishing common ground, stating that everyone in the room likely agreed that convicted sex offenders should never receive special treatment in prison. Bondi agreed. But the real pressure came when Ross followed with a direct question: did Maxwell deserve any special privileges at all? When Bondi attempted to pivot the conversation toward an unrelated crime case, Ross refused to let the focus shift. Instead of raising her voice or reacting emotionally, she simply redirected the conversation back to the issue at hand, reminding Bondi that she was there to testify and answer questions about her department. The exchange exposed the central issue. Despite public statements that Maxwell deserved no special treatment, reports suggested she had been moved to a more comfortable facility under circumstances that had not been clearly explained. Ross continued pressing for clarity: who authorized the transfer, who approved the privileges, and whether any discussions had taken place about possible clemency or a pardon. The questions carried enormous weight, especially for the victims whose lives were forever affected by Epstein and Maxwell's crimes. By the end of the exchange, the room was silent, not because of dramatic shouting, but because of the quiet intensity of the moment. Ross had demonstrated a different kind of political confrontation, one built not on spectacle, but on patience, precision, and accountability. The hearing left many observers with the same question still hanging in the air: if Maxwell truly deserves no special treatment, then who allowed it, and why?